What is good, my friends? It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I'm a little bit late. My man Token sent me this like 2 days ago. So I was planning to drop like 5 minutes after he dropped, but I uploaded it and I realized yesterday night that the file was corrupt. I don't know. With my luck, that's the shit that happened. So anyways, I just got out of the dispensary and I thought I'd sit down and we would check this out again. Unfortunately, I have heard it, but just some shit to talk about. I actually don't remember any of the things I talked about, so we'll see what comes up as we listen again. But I appreciate you guys. So normally I'd say F the intro, but I had to explain. Token, cut him off. Cut it off. That's what she said. Hopefully not, though, for real. This beat is ridiculous, by the way.
Everybody in the car came with a bad vibe, put him on the ground, stargaze for the last time. Ice Cube and the goose, it'll get back.
That's what I talk. I liked the way that he introed it. Everybody in the car came with a bad vibe, lay him on the ground, stargaze for the last time. I'm like, that's like such an elegant way of saying you came with beef and we killed you. And so you're just, that's it. You're laying at the ground, stargazing for the last time. Like, it's such an elegant way of saying we just laid you out. It's over. I love that.
Baptized fruits of my labor, great.
Let me go back a little bit.
Bad vibe, put him on the ground, stargaze for the last time. Ice Cube and the goose, it'll get baptized. Fruits of my labor, great. I got fruit flies. Fruits of my labor, great. I got fruit flies. I was getting high the age as my shoe size. Token was 11 when he started getting brain wild. Money on my mind. If you want to get paid, then cut it off.
He said he was getting high the same as his shoe size. I wasn't getting high until like, I was such a good kid initially. Like, I avoided weed, alcohol. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't even like taking Tylenol and ibuprofen. I didn't want nothing. And then in 11th grade, I finally smoked one night. I just took a couple hits. I woke up the next morning. I felt like $1 million. And I was like, yo, whatever that was, I need that in my life. And that never looked back. Never looked back from there. Although I will say, I don't think I ever got that same feeling that I got that first day. The very first time I smoked was the greatest next morning ever. I felt like $1 million. I don't think I've ever felt that good ever again in my life.
Everybody in the car came with a bad vibe, put him on the ground, stargaze for the last time. Ice Cube and the goose, it'll get baptized. Fruits of my labor, great. I got fruit flies. Fruits of my labor, great. I got fruit flies. I was getting high the age as my shoe size. Token was 11 when he started getting brain wild. Money on my mind. If you want to get paid, then cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
money on my mind. If you want to get paid, then cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with
a Bro's high as a
everybody
bitch
in
right
the car
now.
came with a
money on my mind. If you want to get paid, then cut it off. Ice Cube and the goose, melting, bulletproof coupe, hit and move like wrestling.
The way that he comes in on this verse, I also like how throughout this whole video, especially the second verse, you'll notice there's a lot of clips that start like this. And like, my man's been in the gym for sure. He's been working out, but this enhances you. Like, look at, I don't look that bad, but I go like this. He's like, ooh, okay. Okay, what I'm saying, you get the right angle. You looking like you doing something. Look at a little extra muscle. Look at that. So, smart play. I'm sure you got like extra 10 DMs from girls off of this video.
The car came with a
cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
money on my mind. If you want to get paid, then cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
money on my mind. If you want to get paid, then cut it off. Ice Cube and the goose, melting, bulletproof coupe, hit and move like wrestling. Testing 1, 2, 3, T, make a G, push daisies, telling on the ball, welting, feed a bitch to my car. And
hold up, real quick. I just noticed something.
Everybody in the car came with a bad vibe, put him on the ground, stargaze for the last time. Ice Cube and the goose, it'll get baptized. Fruits of
Is it a continuation of that Ice Cube and a goose? It'll get baptized. I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard that. I know what he said. I don't know what the fuck that meant, but I was like, well, it just sound good though. See, Token has this ability of like, even if he wasn't saying some shit, he's just audibly pleasing. Like it just sounds good when he raps. He has a nice pocket. His voice works well. He knows how to deliver things perfectly. Like everything is on point. And then it's just added in that he says some dope shit. You know what I'm saying?
like wrestling testing.
Hold up, but then he goes back to the goose shit.
Want to get paid, then cut it off. Ice Cube in the goose melting, bulletproof.
So Ice Cube in the goose melting. I've heard with Ice Cube in the goose baptized, some shit like that.
Coop hit and move like wrestling testing. 1, 2.
I'm sure someone will explain it to me down below.
Get paid, then cut it off. Ice Cube in the goose melting, bulletproof. Coop hit and move like wrestling testing. 1, 2, 3. T make a G push daisies, selling on the ball welting. Feed a bitch to my car in the front yard when the engine starts. Shit sound like it's belching. Welcome and I come with.
See, and that's why first of all, there's two things here we got to talk about. First of all, welcome and I come well. I've noticed that he does that a lot, especially lately, and I kind of rock with it. Like he'll say a thing and then kind of say it backwards, and I almost wonder if that's like a thing. I'm not to say that he has writer's block or anything, but it almost like it just opens up a whole new direction, like automatically, without having to even think about it. You just take that, reverse it, boom, and it's like, okay, cool, now we're going this way. If that makes sense, I don't know. It just, I think that that's dope. But I like his simile punchlines. We talked about this a little bit in his last reaction, where I'm not a big fan of simile punchlines normally, but there are some people that do them very well, and they do them consistently. Like he does a lot of like or as punchlines throughout his verse, but he does really dope shit. Like the whole like the car revs, it sounds like she belching or whatever. Like I've never heard anybody say that. But then you hear the sound effect and it's like, yo, it kind of fits. It does.
Proof coupe, hit and move like wrestling. Testing 1, 2, 3, T. Make a G push Stacy. Something under ball welting. Feed a bitch to my car in the front yard when the engine starts. Shit sound like it's belching. Welcome and I come well. Money on my mind. Gotta put a number on it like a dumbbell, but I'm not dumb. Bro, go where the bongo like drum.
But then there are certain things like that. Put it on a dumbbell. Like a dumbbell, but I'm not dumb. Like there might be more to that bar complex wise. Like I said, this is my second time listening, but I might be missing something there. But for the most part, there are shit like that I'm not a big fan of. But I'm only pointing this out, and I feel like I should point this out in reactions going forward with a lot of different artists, because sometimes people will DM me or people get mad. They're like, yo, they feel like I'm just praising every artist, or oh, you just like everything, or oh, you're just trying to cater for the views. So I feel like it makes sense now. I'm gonna make sure I point out like one thing in a song. If there's something I'm like, it's not really for me, I'm gonna point it out. I normally don't, because it sounds like some negative Nancy type shit to do, but I feel like that'll add a little balance then, because I just stick to like what I like about a song. Because someone like Token is extremely polished, well put together, amazing artist. Anything he does that is not for me, it's more of a subjective thing. Now, if I'm listening to somebody that comes in my live stream and they donate or they send their own music through whatever it is, and I'm listening to it and it's like they're falling off beat and they're doing like a lot of things weird, like I'm gonna give them constructive criticism, because I feel like, okay, they might be a little bit newer at this. They might need a little direction or some shit like that. Because, you know, I've rapped for a long time in my life. I might not be the best rapper, but I could do shit well. You know what I'm saying? But like for someone like Token or any of these other guys I react to, if there's something I don't like, it's like technically they're doing everything right. It's just subjectively, it's not really my thing. So I don't usually say anything, but I feel like I probably should now, because people keep thinking that I'm like catering to shit. Anyways, long-winded. That was Duane's TED Talk.
Money on my mind, gotta put a number on it like a dumbbell, but I'm not
Joint went out.
dumb. Bro, go where the bongo like drum. I go where the drink go, I'm drunk. What's worse, black heart or a black lung? Got an old soul, but I still lack young OGs. Lose taste like a pack of bad gum, blood dad, but he treated me like I'm a stepson. So much money on my mind, I should get my head hung.
He said OGs lose taste like a pack of bad gum. I wonder if that's because he's been like, is there some OGs that don't fuck with Token and his music and shit, which is crazy. Because I feel like Token is so dope. Like I get where some people might have like their own niche of what they really like, right? Like I was a very big boom bap fan. I mean, that was the era. At one point, everything was boom bap. You know what I'm saying? It was just you had different flavors of it. Then shit evolved and you started to get way more diversity and stuff like that. And I don't think that it's bad, but I do think that some old heads look at it like it's bad. Like, oh, look what they're doing with our music. But what's crazy is it's like, yo, when you think of the gangster rap era, the early 2000s, the swag era, whatever era you want to call it, like all of that period of time, if you were to talk to rappers from back in the 80s, some of them was probably like, yo, these motherfuckers is ruining our culture. They're ruining our genre of music, right? But then we were like, nah, bro, we're taking it and it's the same thing right now. So it's like, people gotta keep that shit in mind.
The drink go, I'm drunk. What's worse, black heart or a black lung? Got an old soul, but I still lack young OGs. Lose taste like a pack of bad gum, blood dad, but he treated me like I'm a stepson. So much money on my mind, I should get my head hung. Everybody cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
Cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
Cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
Money on my mind, if you want to get paid, then cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
Cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
Cut it off.
Everybody in the car came with a
Money on my mind, if you want to get paid, then cut it off.
This beat is whoever made this beat, if they happen to watch videos of people reacting to this song, I just want you to know you are ridiculous, bro. Because that shit is fire. Does it say who it is? Monetize your reaction video with no copyright. Yo, I appreciate Token for doing that. I probably should fill this out. I think I already have. I think you still have to dispute it though. Video link. I'll have to start submitting there. I just dispute through the YouTube system and it usually gets taken care of, but I don't know if I'm like making it harder for them, if it's easier if I just go through that. But Yeah, this was dope. I rock with it. I'm looking forward to more Token. Token's fire. I went on a couple tangents. I didn't mean to. I apologize. It's just what I do though. If you subscribe here, you're just gonna expect that I'm gonna talk about shit. I'm not always here to tell you like, yo, here's how this bar breaks down. A B B A B O, and this meant these things. I'm sorry. Fucking catch up. I don't know. I'm not like 'cause every once in a while I might explain shit, but I'm more so just like I hear him say something and I want to talk about what he said, like the topic of what he said and how it pertains to a story in real life or experience or you know what I'm saying? To me, that is like that's just dope. I don't know. That's where I'm at. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Stop in the live stream sometime, twitch.tv/Duane TV, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday nights. Appreciate you. Take it easy.